Hello everybody, today we're looking at shllstock, HYLION stock again, and we are looking at whether it is a good time to buy this or not. So a lot of people will be wondering because I saw a lot of interest on the last video, but today we're going to be talking about whether it's a good time to buy. Last time we talked about whether this is a good stock to buy in general, but tonight we talk about if this is actually a safe time to buy it. But just before we do, please do subscribe to the channel. We're on 38 now, let's get to 100. Honestly, if you could do that, I'd appreciate it so much. But yeah, we're just going to look at the stock. So let's look down at the 1 day. So on the 1 day, it's quite stable. It looks like from the 10 a.m. it was higher and now it's just gone a little bit lower, so that's not really anything to be concerned about. 1 week it is a little bit lower than the start of the week, I believe, and then when we look to the 1 month, we can see it's basically rising quite stably all the way up. But when we go out to the 6 month, we can see a huge zoom. So this has gone from being basically a penny stock, it's at $10 here, and now it's all the way up at $53.30. So that is a huge price increase. Now a lot of you people will be thinking, oh well, it's gone up too much, it's gone up so much, it won't go up that much in the future, and it's bound to come down a little bit from now. But honestly, that is not a good mentality to have, in my opinion, because when we look at this, there is still room for improvement when we look at what the company is actually doing. So I'm going to be explaining all of that in this video. But basically, just remember, I am not your financial advisor, of course. I am not a financial advisor, and this is just my opinion, basically. But I'm just going to tell you what I think, looking at some logical reasons of why this could go even higher in the future, and what I think might happen with it. So please do watch all the way till the end. So as we all know, Tortoise Acquisitions Company is supposed to merge with HYLIION soon. Now, we don't know when this is actually going to be, but this source here is saying that it is the 28th of September. Obviously, do your own research on that because that could be wrong. However, we need to consider that when this does happen, this will be great for the company because it will have a large market cap together, and this will also help them a lot to basically grow the company. On top of that, we've got to look about what's going to happen with this. So when we see this first part, it says the market capitalization is over 1.5 billion together. So this is quite decent. And obviously it's going to increase the share price because they have more money together. But on top of that, we need to look at the actual products which HYLIION offers. So first things first, let's think about it. The HYLIION company obviously does truck powertrains. So let's go and have a look at those. In my opinion, this company is in a way similar to the workhorse stock in the sense that all it would take is a big deal or two to basically help this company get on its way. For that reason, basically, I think that this company could shoot up in the future. So we can see here they basically want to electrify Class 8 trucks. On top of that, they aim to make hydrogen trucks and hybrid technology, things like that. They usually make like drivetrains and powertrains and things like that. So this is a great business, and this is obviously going to be expanding in the future. So when we think about actually investing in this company, we need to look at the products and think about where this is going to go. So can we see the price of HYLIION stock going up higher? Yes, we can. I believe that we can, because when we look at it, we know that these trucks are going to become more popular in the future because we are being forced to switch to electrification in the future, and a company like HYLIION is already ahead of the curve because their product is 1, already out, 2, they're about to grow their company with a merge, and this could all have positive effects because when we think about it, with trucks already out on the streets, it will basically mean that the brand awareness is already there and the product is already proven and tried, and this is obviously a great thing for any company, especially a vehicle manufacturer. So this will be a big factor in influencing the price going even higher, which it probably will, because we can see the product is already out, which is a great sign. On top of that is having a merge, and these are great things. So when we look at the actual price of the company, yes, it's gone up very high in the past few months, but can it go higher? In my opinion, yes, I do believe it can, for the simple reason of this stock is on its way to better things, in my opinion. It's a small company. Yes, it has taken a small hit over the last few days, but that's just to be expected with all stocks taking a hit. So for such a small company like this to take a hit, obviously it was going to happen if bigger companies have done so yet. But I think that even though the price is around $50 and it's gone up hugely, we need to think about the actual product, and when we think about it in 5 or 10 years, can we see this going up? So think more to the long term, and can we see it going up in the 5 to 10 year period? And I personally can, because I can see products like this expanding. So on a chart, of course, this growth looks huge, but we can see, looking at a technical analysis over a shorter period of time, every time the stock price has gone down, it's basically been bought up and then gone even higher and higher and higher, and it looks like we might be seeing this happen again. So would I buy this stock? Personally, I would, because in my opinion, I can see great things coming for this company. I could be wrong with that, of course, bear that one in mind. But it has gone up almost 200%, 150% even in the past few months. So obviously we can see this expanding even further in the future, because from a product point of view, from a fundamental point of view, this company is making great products for the future. And a lot of products basically like this need to come onto the market, and they will be coming onto the market. So with this company already being ahead of the curve, it means great things for them, hopefully. And all this really needs, in my opinion, is a big contract and the merger to actually go through for the stock price to go even higher. So I hope you enjoyed this one. If you did, leave a like and subscribe. I will see you in the next one. Goodbye.